Okay, in this video I want to show you the new Yak Face vintage collection figure I got. It's named Saelt Marea, and I bought two off Star Action figures. They're about $13.95 each. I tried to find it in Forbidden Planet but I couldn't, or The Entertainer, they never had it either. It's a great figure. You can see this one, the Nikto staff has been placed the wrong way, but there's nothing I can do about that. The cards are immaculate though, really good condition, and they sent it really well packed, so I'll probably be using Star Action figures again. Saelt Marea, but we know him as Yak Face. He's VC132, European packaging, really nice figure. Great looking action figure. Comes with a cloth outer piece. It's a great looking figure. The head sculpt's amazing. The articulation on this figure is really good. It's a big figure as well. Here's the second one I got. This one, the staff is placed correctly. Great image on the card showing Yak Face. I've got this figure on, this is the Gentle Giant 12-inch Trilogo version, so give you a good look at what the actual vintage figure looked like. And there's the POTF2 2 version. So this is a classic figure. If you're a vintage collector, then you know how important this figure is, because he's quite hard to obtain. You can only get him on, I mean, he wasn't really released in the USA, hence he's quite scarce. Here's the POTF2 figure, about 97 this figure came out. Not a great figure. This one is though, classic figure. 1985 when this one came out, but this is the Gentle Giant version. I've got this figure on a actual Trilogo card. You can check it on YouTube. I did it in 2011, the review. So just look up Yak Face Trilogo AFA 80 and you'll find that video. So because of the sort of vintage connection with this figure, I think it's quite a important release, or as I say to Only One Kenobi, a figure of significant worth. That's the new version. He looks great. Let's put him next to the POTF2 version. You can see the new version is just so much superior. What a cool figure. He's got a double head, like he's got a hinge at the bottom of the neck and at the top, so he's got great articulation there. It's quite a tall figure, as is this one as well. They're tall as each other. Yeah. Great looking figures though. So Yak Face 2019, 1997, and then how he looked in 1985. That's a cool figure. So yeah, I mean, if you've got that barge and you've got the POTF2 figure, this figure on the POTF2 card, then that's going to be worth a pretty penny down the line. It's already selling for quite a lot of money on the secondary market. Face. Because he's one of the last 17, he's, you know, when I started getting back into collecting Star Wars figures, this is one that I never knew about and found out about in a book, and that sort of got me back into collecting Star Wars figures around 92, late 92, early 93. But amazing. Great card image. So what we'll do is we'll have a better look at the actual Gentle Giant figure. As I drop everything. Okay, so this was the Gentle Giant 12-inch Yak Face. It was a convention exclusive. You can still find this on eBay. And it's on the Trilogo card, so you've got the 3 logos there. Really nice. Classic figure this. So I got my vintage one loose. I got the figure loose in '93 for £26. When I find that one, I'm going to get it, send it into UKG. And then I've got, in 2011, I pulled the trigger and got this, the vintage figure carded on the same card as this, and that's on YouTube, AFA80. So just check it out if you're so inclined. And then we've got this version, which is such a cool figure. Shame they didn't put this on the Trilogo card, it would have looked so good. Because I mean, they've put it on a Power of Force card, which is true vintage. If they put this on a Trilogo card, you know, it would just look so great. So here's a lot of Yak Faces. They just look great. I mean, this out of the vintage figures is one of the toughest to find. Him, the blue Snaggletooth, vinyl Cape Jara. You know, this Yak Face is, you know, only going up in value now. I'm glad I got my carded one, the vintage one, the real vintage one, in 2011, because I mean, since then the price has quadrupled on what I paid for it. It's great. I mean, I really like this figure. It just looks so cool. So you've got to look at all the different Yak Faces. I mean, I wish I knew where the, I mean, I'd have to dig it out, it'd take ages, but this gives you an idea of the figure's evolution from the original back in '85. On the Trilogo card he didn't come with a staff, and they haven't put a staff in this either. To this, to the disappointing Power of the Force version.